This is Vincent Shkreli from the Daily Caller News Foundation. I'm here with congressional candidate Ben Loyola. How are you, Ben?
Hey, great, Vincent. Thank you for having me.
Nice to have you. You took it upon yourself to use your company, Loyola Enterprises, to make masks, 3D masks, hospital masks for people to protect themselves from this pandemic. Can you explain to us how that came about?
Yeah, I mean, I heard the sad story of the huge need of personal protection equipment and then face shields as well as masks, and had basically got me to thought. We're an engineering firm that does 3D modeling and simulation, and we do actually have a 3D printer. So I reached out to the local hospital and said, yes, we need face masks. We need whatever you can bring us. So the National Institute of Health actually has 3D models on their website that different hospitals and different health organizations are using. And I picked one and did some actually little improvement here and there, some structural improvements. Could use some engineering touches. And then we quickly started ramping up on the printer, and we're printing those out now. We'll assemble them here in the next few days, and we'll deliver them in batches, about 20. And until they say they don't need us anymore. So it's kind of neat that we're able to leverage the technology that we have here. Individuals, companies, hobbyists really that are actually have gotten these models, and they're producing them to support their first responders, hospitals across the country. So I was, Virginia's kind of been, started up in the New York area, California area, and Virginia now is starting to ramp up. We still haven't hit peak here. So I was reached out, and I was amazed to see they needed them. So last week we reached out to the local hospital, and so we're just getting the pieces together, and we got some more parts coming in, and we're just going to print them out and continue printing them out until they say they don't need anymore. So pretty neat that we're able to do that.
Now, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? You came from a communist country, and you left as a kid, and just the relationship, how you feel as far as like the Chinese Communist Party basically not handling this pandemic, not handling this virus before the outbreak. What do you think about that?
So pretty humble beginnings. I was actually born in a communist country in Cuba, Havana, Cuba, and that was during Fidel Castro taking over the country and aligning themselves with Russia and basically instilling communism. And we also always say communism is one revolution away from socialism. So that the socialist policies that we're hearing now with the left embracing and really is communism as well. And to see how China, a communist country, also basically lied to America, lied to the world actually on the pandemic, and that there was no human-to-human transfer. And then when things got really bad, they kicked out all the press, and then all of a sudden their statistics that they were producing and the daily infection rate as well as the death rate kind of flatlined and went to near zero. And I'm like, that's not statistically possible. That's not humanly possible with the tens of thousands that they had already reported. So I don't trust communism. I deplore communism. I don't trust the leadership and the mentality, because it's all about the collective. It's all about the collective. It's not about the individual. Individual rights don't matter there. So, it's sad. And so we had to go beyond that and take care of America, and the administration stepped up, and individuals and states and first responders, God bless them for everything they're doing, and the hospitals and the doctors in the front line addressing this thing, and then leveraging our technology. What brings this country to living the American dream is the entrepreneurship, the human factor that we have here, just pursuing technology and your innovation. And in a few weeks, actually, they've genetically mapped this virus. And now they're running in human trials, and multiple companies are in human trials now, testing viruses, the vaccines. So it's just amazing how we're able to leverage that. And because America is a leader in technology, because of our way of government, way of life, and our Constitution, really.
A lot of people have been saying that there's some type of collective notion now when a pandemic strikes. When a pandemic strikes, everybody becomes a socialist at the end of the day. And they're using this as some type of argument for socialism or to bring in some type of utopia. I've heard the argument from several leftists and politicians. What do you think about that?
Well, I disagree. Margaret Thatcher had it right about socialism, or the collective idea. Socialism works until you run out of somebody else's money. Mm-hmm. So we've got some temporary measures here to address this thing, but everyone that I know of, everyone I'm speaking to, individuals, workers, folks, business owners, they want to get back to work. They want to get back. And we've seen unbelievable economic prosperity across America, record low, 50-year low unemployment rates across all sectors of society, labor participation rate, energy independence. I mean, we were literally, the country was firing on all cylinders, doing a great job globally, leadership and leading in technology as well. So this is a temporary situation. Individually, through the guidance of government and officials and health providers, we are now taking individual measures to social distancing, the mask, washing your hands, all those proper things, as well as the response to ramp up the services to take care of people that do become sick and ill. But we're coming out of this stuff back to the way we were. I will learn from it. I think the next response, God forbid it happens again, will be better and faster. But the reality is that we want to break that human transmission chain. So a fast, unified response of what we did, which was more of a prolonged response, that's probably an improvement that could have been made. Once we're able to ID something that truly can transfer that fast, once you break the chain, it dies its own life. In other words, decay happens a lot faster. So we could have been more aggressive, sequestered at home, or been at home and stop things for a while and social distancing, and that would have more of an impact. But I think we're going to learn from this on the backside, and we're going to see less of these because of everything we've learned, as well as the response. I mean, the vaccines are already under development. So our form of government is awesome to be able to address, and the flexibility and innovation. And look what we're doing, like 3D printers, and folks are making these and sewing them at home, and just having the resources to be able to do that. And, in third world countries and other countries, communist regions, they don't have those technological resources. A lot of folks don't have that ability at home or at work. They're just not set up for it. And as a country, we're able to respond quickly to something like this. Yeah, so I'm running for Congress in the 2nd Congressional District, and it's a wonderful district. We are, in reference to the pandemic that's going on right now, we are all in this together, and we're being affected here. And I'm looking forward on the back end of this to come out and regain the economic prosperity that we were seeing. And then myself, the campaign's gone virtual right now, doing everything we can. But then we're going to come back out and win this, and just look forward to be a representative for this area. I believe my education, my background, I shared my humble beginnings. I ended up serving in the military for 30 years, a naval aviator after graduating from the Naval Academy in engineering. So I'm looking forward to bring my education, my service to country, as well as my commitment to service and common sense principles to represent this area. But first, we got to take care of our people, their health, and then get our economy back roaring again. So we're going to make that happen. And if anyone wants to learn more about my campaign, my candidacy, please go to my website, benloyola.com. It's spelled Loyola, benloyola.com. There you can read all about us and where we are, what we're doing, and I appreciate your support. We're going to win this, and I look forward to doing a great job for our constituents throughout the 2nd Congressional District.
Thank you, Ben. It was very nice speaking with you.
Absolutely, Ben. It's a pleasure, and thank you for what you do. First Amendment rights, and something that so many people don't have that opportunity. So God bless you.
Oh, thank you. God bless you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Stay safe, man. Thank you.
All right.